Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the President-elect of the United States of America, Isaiah William Long, Sr. Hello! Yes! We did it! We did it! I love that name. I love that. I love that. Love it. Yes, I love those signs. Those signs are great. Thank you. It is so good to talk to you Americans. Hey, y'all are in good moods. Something good must have happened. Yes. Yes. So, America. If I'm not mistaken, all of the news sources said Long doesn't have a chance. And then we won the presidency. How about that? How about that? The Long Summers ticket won the presidency. A Republican is not only returning to the White House. Republicans are also returning to the Senate and the House of Representatives, the People's House. And I will be in the White House, the People's House. So I am so glad. I mean, they predicted for me to lose 356 electoral votes to 100 some for me in favor of the former president. I gained 323 electoral votes. And though he may have taken some dominantly Republican states like West Virginia, South Carolina, and Alabama, and South Dakota, we still won the presidency. We were able to get into the north and take North Dakota, or not North Dakota, but we were able to take New York. But we were able to take North Dakota, North Dakota, with blue last year. And we daggum flipped it. We flipped Arizona, Nevada, Florida, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, New York, Virginia, North Carolina, and fracking Oklahoma. Yes, no, that is something to celebrate about America. Yes, sir, that is something to celebrate about. Let's go. You know, for years and years, starting back when I was 13, I had wanted to be president. Honestly, it happened when I was 6 years old. I said, you know what? I'm going to be president, because that's pretty cool. When I was at age 25, I came up here in North Carolina and said, you know what? We're running for Congress. So I ran for Congress. And I won in a grueling match. 52% to 48% victory. That was 2032. In 2034, I won again, and again in 2036, and again in 2038. Then in 2040, as Representative Long for the 10th District of North Carolina, I decided that I wanted to run for governor of this great state of North Carolina. Many of my advisors told me that I was too young. I was only 33 at the time when I won the election. I beat the incumbent Kathy Manning, and then thank you. And then in 2044, I beat Democratic challenger Laura Collins. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My first election, I won about 51% to about 47%. Other 2% going over to third party candidate. In my 2044 election for re-election as governor against Laura Collins, I won 69% of the freaking fracking vote to get into office on my campaign promise. No more bullcrap. No more bullcrap. And my advisors tell me that I will leave office as governor of North Carolina with a 92% approval rating. How about that? They said that if I was able to run for re-election as governor this year, I would have won by about maybe even 95% of the vote. This is just amazing. Amazing. And I was so able to win here. When nobody thought I could, I won the presidential election. Coming into this, Senator Brian Summers, now the Vice President-elect of the United States of America, was the Republican frontrunner. I won the Iowa caucuses. We were neck and neck throughout. Almost split the party in two because I won the California state primaries to win the Republican nomination. Almost splitting the party in two, this did. So I chose something that would unite the party. I chose Senator Brian Summers as my running mate. Yes. Thank you. Yes. And now he's going to be the Vice President of the United States of America. You know, I saw this as my opportunity for president. I took advantages of the disunion of the Democratic Party. Struggled to get the word there, but I got it out. The Democratic Party. You had the president running for re-election. You had the vice president running for president. And the Secretary of State running for re-election. Or running for election as president. That disunionment caused a big split in the party along two major points. Secretary of State Olson didn't stand a chance. He dropped out after the Florida primary. But two different lines were set. The president, Pete Buttigieg. Or do you stand as a Democrat, or do you stand with the vice president, Tulsi Gabbard? Ultimately, Tulsi Gabbard conceded, and President Buttigieg won the Democratic nomination. But he was weakened because of it, and I believe that disunionment helped me to win the presidency. But more importantly, you did. The American people did. And I promise to be the president for the people, because this government is for the people, by the people, we the people. We are not citizens, or we are not subjects, but we are citizens. And we are the rulers of this nation. The people are the rulers of this nation. The people rule this nation. It's how the Founding Fathers intended it to be. It's incredible that in 4 years, President Pete Buttigieg and Vice President Tulsi Gabbard have moved us so far in their progressivism and their liberalism away from the founding of this nation by removing God. God, faith, is the cornerstone of any great nation, and they've removed it. I will restore the moral foundation of this nation. And I will expose the lies of generations of politicians that are corrupt, that have gone before. Not just the Democratic ones, the Republican ones too, which there are only a few of. But I will release it because I say government should be transparent because the government is for the people. The government belongs to the people. Government is not the only thing that we all belong to. No, not as the Democrats would put it. Government belongs to the people, and the people have chosen. And that's why I can stand here and say that I accept the results of the presidential election and accept your decision to make me president of the United States. Thank you, America. And God bless you. God bless our troops. And good night. Thank you. Oh, the land of the free and the